Okay, this is our yoga and just those two blocks. I have one on each end because I flip sides that way I stay facing. You can keep one or keep both sets out in front of you if you'd like. Optional strap. Coming into a child's pose. Drawing your knees wide, sinking your hips towards your heels and reaching your fingertips out long to the top of your mat. Resting your palms, deep inhales, deep exhales. Continuing with that breath, in and out. Belly rise on your inhale. Belly falls on your exhale, sinking your hips towards your heels. Continue with that breath and now sealing your lips, breathing in and out through your nose. Gently walk your hands over to the right side of your mat, maybe slightly off of your mat. Feeling that stretch all along the left side body, from your left pinky nail all the way down to your left heel. Box out your right hand to the outside of your right knee and gently press into your right palm as you rotate your left shoulder a little bit closer towards the floor. Inhale, reach your right hand to meet the left. Walk your hands back through center, and this time over to the left side of your mat. Your hands can remain on the mat or come slightly off if that's your preference. This time feeling that stretch all along the right side body by keeping your shoulders square. Bend your left elbow, boxing out your left hand to the outside of your left knee. Press into your left palm as you rotate your right shoulder closer towards the floor. Inhale, reach your left hand to meet the right. Walk your hands back through center and tempt your fingers, lifting your palms and pressing your finger pads into the floor, lifting your forearms, your elbows, everything off the floor. Releasing your palms back to the floor. Bend your elbows and bring your palms to touch at the crown of your head. Stay here or continue to draw your thumbs towards the nape of your neck, deepening the tricep stretch. Inhale, reach your hands long to the top of your mat. With your forehead still onto the mat, exhale, sweep your arms back towards your heels, framing your hips. Inhale, sweep your arms forward. We're going to repeat that one more time. Inhale, lift your palms. Exhale, sweep your arms back. Hold it for the inhale. Exhale, sweep your hands back to the front, planting your palms, coming back to your child's pose. Stay here for a few more rounds of breath. Gently walk your hands in, rising up to a tabletop position. Stacking your wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips, coming to the center of your mat. Tuck your toes, hammock your belly, lift your gaze. Come into your cow. Deep inhale. On your exhale, untuck your toes, press the floor away, create space between each shoulder blade. Inhale, tuck your toes, press into your finger pads, lift your palms. Spread your collarbone wide. On your exhale, press the top shoelace portion of each foot into the floor, rounding your spine closer towards the ceiling. Come back to a neutral spine, back is flat, and gently bump your hips side to side, moving into any organic movement that feels comfortable for you today in your tabletop. Starting on the right side, come back through center. Inhale, lengthen your right leg straight back. Strong point through your right toes, hips are square. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your nose, crunch it in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rainbow your right leg up and over to the outside of your left hip. Inhale, kick your right leg straight back. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your nose, around your spine. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rainbow over to the left side. Maybe looking over your left shoulder this time. Once more, inhale, lengthen straight back. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw your right leg as far over to the left side as you can. Deepening this stretch. Holding here and breathing. To deepen the sensation, you can rock your right heel closer to the floor. To lessen the stretch, you can rock towards your toes or the ball of your right foot. Inhale, lengthen your right leg straight back, and then seal your right foot towards the floor. Press your left palm in towards the floor. Inhale, reach your right arm high. Exhale, thread your right arm under and through. Inhale, right arm reaches high. Exhale, thread it under and through. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, reach your right arm high. Pivot your left toes. Find your supported plank. Stack your right shoulder over the left. Reach the right fingertips long. Exhale, right hand taps the outside of your left knee. Inhale, reach your right arm high. Exhale, tap. Inhale, reach. One more time. Exhale, tap. Inhale, reach. Now rotate your right shoulder further back. Press your hips forward. Find your adjusted stargazer. Stack your right shoulder directly over the left. Right arm reaches high. Flex through your right foot and lift your right leg. Find your kneeling half moon. Lengthen that right leg far away from your hips. Reach your right fingertips further towards the ceiling. Seal your right foot towards the floor. Inhale, rise up. Find your gate pose. Sealing the inside of your right foot towards the floor. Left toes can be tucked, or the top shoelace portion of your left foot towards the floor. From your gate pose, allow your right hand to come to the outside of your right leg. Deep side bend over to the right. Very nice. Inhale, stack your shoulders over your hips, arms overhead. Exhale, left hand to the floor to a block outside of your left knee. Deep side bend. Draw that right bicep towards your right ear. Inhale, rise up. Arms overhead. We're going to pivot the right toes out to the front side, or back side rather, of your mat. You can see because of my block. So pivot your toes out to the right. Arms stay overhead. Deep inhale. Exhale, tee out your arms. Reach your right fingertips long and then draw your right arm down, left arm up. Find your kneeling triangle. Sealing your right foot towards the floor. Your right hand can hover along the inside of your right thigh. You can also bring that right hand to a block at any height, high, medium, or low. Left arm draws high towards the ceiling. Hold it for one more breath. On your inhale, rise up, tee out the arms. You have the block in your right hand, bring your hands to heart center, transfer the block into your left hand. With that right leg remaining straight, draw your left arm down and right arm up. Reverse your triangle. Toes stay facing to that short edge of your mat. Kneeling reverse triangle. Inhale, rise up. Block stays into your left hand. We're going to bend into that front right knee. Find your kneeling warrior two. Hold it here for a breath. Bring your hands at heart center, turn that block over to the right hand, arms back out to a T, hold it for a breath. Draw your right arm down, seal your left bicep toward your left ear. Extended side, that right hand can be on the floor or on a block, pressing your right hip open. Extended side in kneeling position. Bend into that front right knee. Leave the block where it's at. Inhale, rise up, tee out the arms. Reverse your kneeling warrior. Tuck your left hand around towards your right hip or down your left leg. Try to high five that wall behind you. Commit to that bend in your front right knee. Inhale, rise up. From here, we're going to step that right knee to meet the left. Pivot your left toe, come back to a tabletop at the center of your mat. Bump your hips side to side. From your tabletop, I'm going to just turn and face this way. That way you can see it from the other angle when I pivot. With your wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips. From here, tuck your toes, hammock your belly, lift your gaze. Deep inhale. On your exhale, untuck your toes. Press it away. One more time, cat and cow with your breath. Tuck your toes. Hammock your navel towards the floor. Exhale, press it away. Come back to a neutral spine. Inhale, lengthen your left leg straight back. Strong point through your left toes. Hips are square. Exhale, tuck your left knee in towards your nose. Crunch in, round your spine. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rainbow your left leg to the outside of your right hip. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, tuck it in. Kick it straight back. Exhale, rainbow over. Maybe looking over your right shoulder this time, looking at your left heel. Once more, inhale, kick it straight back. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your nose. Exhale, extend. Exhale, rainbow left leg as far as you can over to the right side. Looking over your right shoulder. Same options here. You can rock forwards and backwards. Forwards will lessen that sensation. Pressing it back will deepen that stretch. From here, kick your left leg straight back and try not to kick the doors behind me. We're going to plant that left foot. Press into your right palm. This is a balancing act. Inhale, left arm lifts high. Exhale, thread it under and through, hovering. Inhale, left arm reaches. Exhale, sweep it under. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Assisted side plank. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Exhale, left hand taps the outside of your right knee. Inhale, lengthen. Feel the difference in the twist. Exhale, left hand to the outside of your right knee. Inhale, lift one more time. Exhale, tap. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Stack your left shoulder over the right. Find your supported plank. Right knee stays grounded. We're going to find supported stargazer. Rotate that left shoulder back. Maybe gaze up towards the ceiling. My back is snap, crackling, and popping. Reach that left arm back. Press your hips forward. Inhale, stack your left shoulder over the right. Reach your left arm high. Holding here and breathing. We're going to seal that left foot. Inhale, rise up. Arms overhead. Just trying to come at an angle. Just turn and face you. Deep inhale. Find your gate pose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release your left hand to the outside of your left leg. Deep side bend. Right bicep hugs your right ear. lengthening along the right side body. Using your core, inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, release your right hand to the floor or to a block outside of your right knee. Seal your left bicep toward your left ear this time, lengthening from your left fingertips down to your left toes. Holding here and breathing. Inhale, rise up using your core. With your arms overhead, we're going to pivot those left toes. I keep blocking you with my block. I'm so sorry. We're going to pivot our left toes to the, I guess it's the top of our mat. I'm all turned around here. You want that straight left leg. Pivot your toes to the outside of your left hip. From here, tee out your arms. Bump your hips slightly back. Reach your left fingertips long. Draw your left arm down. Reach your right arm up. Your right hand is up towards the ceiling, stacking directly over your right hip. Your left hand can be on the floor or on a block. Your right toes can remain tucked, or you're welcome to untuck them. Block can be at any height. If you're using that block in the left hand, inhale, rise up, tee out the arms. Transfer that block into the right hand by passing your hands through heart center, arms out to a T. Release your right hand down to the floor. Seal your left bicep to your left ear. So with your left toes facing the outside of your left hip. Reverse kneeling triangle. Reach your left fingertips long. One more round of breath. On your next inhale, rise up, tee out your arms, block is in the right hand. We're going to transfer that block to the left. Palms are facing down. Bend into that front left knee. Find your kneeling warrior. Deep bend. Try stacking that left knee directly over your left ankle. Imagine you're trying to split your mat between your right knee and your left heel. Tick-tock your left hand down, reach your right arm up, so your right bicep towards your left ear. Your left hand can remain on a block at any height, or you can seal it towards the floor. Try to press that left knee and keep it open using your left hand. One more round of breath here. On your inhale, rise up, leave that block where it's at, and reverse your kneeling warrior. Tuck your right hand down towards your right leg or round towards your left hip. Deep side bend. Try to reach your left fingertips up past the side of your mat. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead. We're going to plant our hands forward right where we started and then tuck that left knee and come back to your tabletop. So we're all at the center of our mat. Deep inhales, deep exhales, back into your tabletop. Walk your hands a palm print forward, tuck your toes, lift your hips, find your down dog. Biceps frame your ears, press your heels in towards the floor for one more round of breath. Now begin to pedal your heels, allow your hips to rock right to left, walking your dog. With a deep bend in both the knees, walk your feet towards your wrists, coming to the top of your mat, as far to the top as you can. Hands towards the floor, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, hands to shins or to blocks. Allow the crown of your head to pull away from your body. Exhale, come back to that forward fold. Slowly roll all the way up. Head, neck, and shoulders last to arrive. Find mountain pose. Release your hands by your side. Still at the top, I'm just going to turn and face you. Pinkies in, thumbs out, crown of your head reaching towards the ceiling. Grounding through your feet, shoulders down. Maybe flutter your eyes open. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. We're going to find tree on the right side. Left leg is your base. Draw the sole of your right foot to the inside of your left foot, ankle, calf, or you can walk it up towards your thigh, avoiding your left knee. Opening up that right hip. You're welcome to keep your hands at heart center if you want to grow your branches. You can extend your arms overhead. You can find any variation of tree to challenge your balance. You can gaze up towards the ceiling. Embrace your weebles and wobbles. One more round of breath. Come back to center, hands at heart. Release your right foot down. Wiggle out that right foot, both directions. And then plant your right foot. Ground through your right heel. And draw the sole of your left foot to the inside of your right foot, ankle, calf, or you can walk it up towards your thigh, avoiding putting any pressure or weight onto your right heel. Try to seal your right toes into the floor. Shoulders relax down. Stay here or play on any variation of tree arms. You can add a sway to challenge your balance. If you're looking up with ease, you can try closing one eye, maybe the other. Maybe try closing both eyes. One more round of breath wherever you are. Exhale, come back to center. Release your left foot, circle out your left ankle, wiggle your toes, come back to your mound pose. Still at the top of your mat. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, lift your right knee, single leg mountain. Deep inhale, lengthen through your fingertips, ground through your left foot. Exhale, kick your right leg straight back. Reach your hands to the floor or to a block in front of you, find your bird. Plant your right foot a few feet behind your left. Right toes are at 45, coming into your pyramid pose. Draw that left hip back. Try to rotate your hips in a clockwise motion to pull your right hip forward, left hip back. It's actually counterclockwise now that I think of it. Hands can be on the floor, they can remain on a block. You can have a bend as deep or as little in that front left knee. To deepen the stretch, you can walk your fingertips towards the back of your mat, maybe bringing your nose towards your knee. Release your right hand on the floor on a block inside of your left foot. Inhale, left arm sweeps high. Revolve pyramid. Continuing to draw that right hip forward, left hip back. Counterclockwise motion with your hips. Release your left hand back to frame your left foot. And then we're going to pivot our back right foot directly to the top. So squaring with your hips, rise up, bend into your front left knee. Step your left foot to meet the right. Inhale, arms overhead, left knee drives, flex through your left foot. Deep inhale. On your exhale, kick your left leg straight back. Hands can come to the floor. They can come to blocks. Finding your bird on the left side. Keep the hips square. Imagine someone's pulling your left heel back. It doesn't matter how high that left leg is. It can be parallel to the floor or a little bit closer or higher. Lower your left foot a few feet behind the right and then pivot your left toes to 45. So your front right foot is directly in front of you. Left toes at 45, about 9, 10 o'clock. And then now we're going to draw our hips in that clockwise motion, pulling your right hip back, left hip forward. You can create a bend in that front right knee. You can try to straighten it. Hands can remain on blocks. They can come to the floor, framing your right foot. Maybe rotating your fingertips to the back of your mat. Now that you're a little bit closer to the back, maybe bringing your nose towards your knee. Finding your pyramid continually, drawing those hips back. Clockwise motion, right hip back, left hip forward. Release your left hand on the floor on a block inside of your right foot. Sweep your right arm high. Revolve pyramid. Release your right hand to meet the left. Pivot your left toe straight ahead. Rise up, bend that front right knee. Step your right foot back to meet the left. Now we're at the very back of our mat, right where we need to be. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, half lift, hands to shins or blocks. Exhale, forward fold. With the bend in your knees, walk yourself out to that down dog. Setting any of your equipment off to the side. Come back to that down dog. Gently pedal out your heels. Come back to your breath. Deep inhales. Deep exhales. We're going to repeat that same kneeling sequence, but we're going to take it to standing. Pedal out the heels. Press your finger pads into the floor, releasing your palms. That'll release some tension in your wrist. Lower your heels. Inhale, right leg high. Three-legged dog. Exhale, draw your knee in toward your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step your right foot in between your palms. Right hand the inside of your right foot on the floor block. Inhale, right arm reaches high. Circle out your right wrist. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, thread the right arm through. Try tapping your left hip. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, thread. Tap the right hip or thigh. Inhale, reach. One more time. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, reach. Stack your right shoulder over the left. Continue to circle out your right wrist. Circle out your shoulder. Forwards. And back. Hold it here. Plant your right hand. With your hands on the floor on blocks, press into your right foot. Lift your left leg. Find your bird. Holding here and breathing. Draw that left hip back. With your right hand staying on the floor on a block, we're going to lift that left leg. Find your half moon. You can walk that right arm forward. You can try locking out your standing right leg. Flex through your left foot. Holding and breathing. Gentle bend into that right knee. Leave the block where it's at. Plant your left foot. Straighten your left leg. Rise up. Find your big star. Catch your breath. Left toes to the long edge of your mat. Right toes to the short top of your mat. Exhale, bend. Warrior two. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift. From here, we're going to sway back. Keep the legs straight. Sway forward. Just like a swaying big star. One more time. Backwards. Then forwards. Come through center. Big star. Tee out the arms. Release your shoulders, deep inhale. Exhale, bump your hips back, reach your right fingertips long, right arm down, left arm up. Find your standing triangle. Inhale, rise up. Reverse left arm down your left leg or round towards your right hip. Reverse your triangle. You can flex your right toes for archer if you'd like. And then release your toes if they're lifted. Tee out the arms. Bend into that front right knee. Find your warrior two. Adjust your feet at any point in time if you need to. Deep inhale. Exhale. Right arm down. Left bicep seals towards your left ear. Extended side. Deep inhale. On your exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheel down. Frame your right foot, pivot your left toes, step your right foot back. We're all going to meet three-legged dog. And then release your left knee down. Keep your right leg lifted and come into your chaturanga. Bend the elbows. Press up, full cobra. Exhale, back and down dog. Pedal it out. So we're taking it to standing, but we're modifying that chaturanga. Back into our down dog. Pedal out the heels. Inhale, left leg lifts high, three-legged dog. Exhale, draw your knee towards your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step your left foot in between your palms. Right hand remains on the floor on block inside your left foot. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Circle out your left wrist. You can gaze up or down. Reach your left fingertips long. Exhale, thread your left arm towards your right hip or thigh. Inhale, left arm sweeps high. 2 more times. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, reach. 1 more. Exhale, sweep. Tap and lift. Circle out that left wrist. Circle out your shoulder forwards and backwards. Left arm reaches high. Stack that left shoulder directly over the right. On your next exhale, plant your left hand, frame your left foot, ground through your left foot, press off that right foot, find your bird. Hands can be on the floor. They can frame your hips. You can have airplane arms. Flex through that right foot. Keep your left hand on the floor on a block. Open your hips. Find your half moon. You get there, lock out your left knee. Gaze down or up. Hold it for 1 more breath. Gentle bend into your front left knee. Plant your right foot. Straighten your left leg, rise up. Find your big star. You can adjust your feet wider or more narrow depending on how you lean to that right foot. I tend to lay a little bit shorter than I should. So left toe is facing on top of your mat, right toe is facing the long edge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, lift, big star. 1 more time. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift and hold, legs straight. Sway the back. Sway the front. 1 more time, each direction. Back to the front. Inhale, come back to that big star. Tee out the arms. Bump your hips back. Reach your left fingertips long. Left arm down, right arm up. Stay here in your triangle. Stack that right shoulder over the left. Holding and breathing. Using your core. Maybe rotating that right shoulder a little bit further back. Inhale, rise up, tee out the arms. Draw your arm down your right leg or behind your back towards your left hip. Reverse your triangle. Left bicep hugs your left ear. If you want to find archer, relieving your left quad, lift your toes. Lower your left foot if it's lifted. Tee out the arms. Bend into your front left knee. Left arm down, right arm up. Extended side. Deep inhale. On your exhale, reverse. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheel down. Pivot your right toes, frame your left foot. From here, we're going to step that left leg back, three-legged down dog, and then lower your right knee. Left leg is lifted. Untuck your right toes, lower all the way down. Plant your left leg to meet the right. Press up, find your cobra. We'll all meet back in down dog. Pedal it out. Come back to your breath. All right, we're going to go through that one more time in the standing. Making it breath to movement. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Kick it straight back. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow. Kick it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Crunch it in, hold it. Step your right foot between your palms. Right arm reaches high, left arm low. Circle out your right wrist. Inhale, reach. Exhale, right arm toward your left hip. 2 more times. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep. Right arm reaches high. Try to rotate that right shoulder open. Plant your right hand to frame your right foot. Press off of your left foot. Lift your left leg. Find your bird. Flex through your left foot. Pivot that left hip. Open up. Find your half moon. Lock the right leg. Gentle bend into that right knee. Lower your left foot. Left foot to the long edge. Right foot to the short edge. Adjust your feet if you need to. Finding your big star. Exhale, one warrior. Inhale, lift. Sway the arms back. Sway the arms forward. One more time each side. Sway it back. And forward. Come through center. Tee out the arms. Bump your hips back. Reach your right fingertips long. Right arm down, left arm up. Find your triangle. Stay here. Open and close your wings for 3. That's 2. Nice. One more. Inhale, rise up. Left arm down your left leg or behind your right hip. Flex through your right foot. Reverse your triangle. Exhale, lower your right toes. Tee out the arms. Bend into that front right knee. Find your warrior 2. Right arm down, left bicep. Seal as you're ready. Your extended side. Deep inhale. On your exhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel down. Frame your right foot, pivot your left toes, kick your right leg back, hold it lifted. Lower your left knee. Lower all the way down. Plant your right leg to meet the right, to meet the left. Oop. Come through cobra and back to down dog. Pedal it out. All right, one more time on the left side, then we'll cool it down. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Kick it back. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Kick it back. Exhale, knee to nose, crunch it in, hold it. Step your left foot in between your palms. Right hand stays down. Left arm reaches high. Circle out your left wrist. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, thread to the outside of your right hip or thigh. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, left arm high. 2 rounds of breath here, opening the chest. Plant your left hand, frame your left foot, ground through your left toes, lift your right leg high. Find your bird. Flex through your right foot. Keep your left arm grounded, open your hips, find your half moon. Lock your standing leg, flex through your right foot. Gentle bend into that left knee until you ground your right foot, long edge of your mat. Straighten your legs, adjust your feet if you need to. Big star. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift. Hold the legs straight, reverse it back. Flow it forward. One more time, back and front. Come back to center. Tee out the arms, palms facing down. Bump your hips back, reach your fingertips forward, left arm down, right arm up. Find your triangle. Try to rotate your right shoulder back. Stay here, open and close for 3. That's 2. Very nice, last 1. Rise up. Draw your right arm down, your right leg or behind your left hip. So your left bicep to your left ear. You're gonna flex through your left toes if you like. Plant your left foot. Tee out the arms. Bend into that front left knee. Find your warrior 2. Left arm down. Seal your right bicep towards your left ear. Deep inhale. On your exhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel down. Frame your left foot, pivot your left toes. Kick your left leg up and back, 3-legged dog. Lower your right knee. Come down to your chaturanga. Plant your left foot to meet the right. Rise up, full cobra. We'll all meet back in down dog, pedal it out. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, draw your right knee to your right wrist. Find pigeon. Tuck your left toes, draw your left leg back. You're welcome to plant a block under your right hip. You can walk your hands to center, gazing up, looking up. You're welcome to fold forward. Allow your hips to sway from side to side. Plant your hands under your shoulders. And we're going to find 90-90. So we're going to seal, turn face this way. Keeping your right knee forward. We're going to seal that left knee to your right foot. So making that 90-90 shape. From here, hands behind your back or hands at heart center. Lift both your knees up. Draw your left knee back so that your right foot comes to your right knee. So your left foot comes to your right knee. Bring it back to the top. One more time, bring it back. And forward. Try to stay on your mat. All right, from here, plant your hands, slide your left leg back. Come back to your pigeon. Tuck your left toes, lift your right leg high, and then plant your right foot, pedal it out. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, draw your left knee to your left wrist, lower your right knee. You can slide that right leg back if you'd like. You can bring a block under your left hip. Walk your hands under your hips, gaze up, look up, or come to a forward fold whenever you're ready. You can find a gentle sway or just stay here in pigeon. Plant your hands under your shoulders. Find 90-90 on this side. Lower your left hip, slide your right knee to the sole of your left foot. Hands at heart center or hands behind your back. Lift both of your knees. And now sealing the outside of your right knee towards the floor. So your right foot comes to your left thigh. Inhale, lift, come back to center. One more time, back and then front. Draw back to center. Plant your hands under your shoulders. Slide your right leg back, tuck your right toes, lift your hips, lift your left leg, and then plant your left foot, pedal it out. Gently release both knees towards the mat. Lower your left or right hip. And then come onto your bottom. You can slide your feet around or just Roll yourself around. Ground through your feet to the floor. Reach your arms out long. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Hold it here for 2 rounds of breath. Think about lifting through your rib cage on each inhale. On your exhale, lower your shoulders towards the floor without releasing the crown of your head. One more time. One more inhale. On your exhale, slowly lower all the way down. Slow and steady. Release your lower back, middle back, head, neck, and shoulders. Tap your thumbs overhead. And then release your hands by your hips. Walk your feet in towards your hips. Squeeze your glutes, lift your hips. Exhale, lower down. 2 more times. Bridge, lift. And lower. 1 more. From here, draw your knees into your chest, finding your happy baby. Soles of your feet to the ceiling. You can grab the back side of each thigh, the outer edge of your calf, or the outer edge of each foot. Stay here with your lower back glued to the floor. Add a gentle sway from side to side. Gently sway back through center, keeping your right knee in towards your right shoulder. Extend your left leg long. Single leg happy baby. Your left leg can hover or touch the floor. Release your right heel towards your right hip. Bind your hands on your right shin. Find your rainbow moving pose on this side. Flex through your left foot. Point, flex, circle out your right ankle. Release your left leg to the floor with your left hand. Gently guide your right knee through center and then over to the left side of your body. You can keep your gaze up towards the ceiling or gently look over your right shoulder. Maybe cactus your right elbow. Come back to center. Keep your right knee in towards your right shoulder. Left leg is long, and then seal the inside of your left leg with your right foot. Find your reclined tree. Hands by your side, releasing your hips, your glutes. Maybe allowing your left foot to fall open. Keeping your right knee bent, plant your right foot. Walk your left foot in to meet the right. Hands by your side, palms down, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips. Exhale, lower. 2 more bridges, squeeze to lift. Exhale, lower. 1 more. Gently release down. Draw your knees to your chest and the soles of your feet to the ceiling, grabbing the back side of your thighs, the outer edge of your calf, or the outer edge of each foot. Coming back to your happy baby. Stay in one place or gently sway side to side. Gently come back to center, keeping your left knee in towards your left shoulder. Extend your right leg long. Flex through your right foot. Feel the length in your right hip flexor. Release your left foot, drawing your left heel toward your glutes. Bind your hands on your left shin, finding wind removing pose as you point and flex your left toes. With your right hand, gently guide your left knee over to the right side of your body. Gaze can remain up towards the ceiling or over your left shoulder for a deeper stretch. Maybe reach your left arm long or cactus your left elbow. Come back through center, draw your left knee in towards your left shoulder, and then seal the sole of your left foot to the inside of your right leg. Finding reclined tree on this side. Releasing your shoulders. Releasing any tension that you're holding. Keeping your left knee bent, plant your left foot, walk your right foot in to meet the left. Ground through your hips and press your legs towards the ceiling. Flex your feet. Hold it for 2 rounds of breath here. 1 more breath. Gently release your hands towards your toes. You can stay here or point, flex, maybe circle out your wrist and your ankles. By gently lowering both or one leg at a time, allow your heels to come towards the floor. Once your heels touch, allow your toes to fall open. Release your hands by your side, palms facing up, pinkies in, thumbs out. Relax your shoulders in towards the floor, releasing any tension. Just let it all go. Belly rise on your inhale. Belly falls on your exhale. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, bringing awareness back into your breath. Draw your knees in towards your chest to a tight ball. Keeping your knees in towards your chest, reach your arms overhead. Gently roll to your left or right side, allowing your bottom ear to relax on your bottom forearm. With your top arm boxed out, gently press yourself up, coming to a comfortable seated position. Inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, cactus your arms, lift your gaze. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, right hand to left knee, twist, look over your left shoulder. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist left hand to right knee. Twist looking over your right shoulder. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, hands to heart. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my practice with you each and every week. I wish you a wonderful rest of your evening, rest of your week. Namaste. Thank you, Mindy.